Every now and then a break is needed from all these greetings and meetings. I'm thankful that I can be in, but I need a break. Cause this life can be suffocating, traveling different locations, trying to get this money made.
And I believe it that I need it. These evil heathens are deceiving. My seed is in need of exceeding.
Yo, what's going on? This is Current Climate. My name is Christian Dane. Shaw, say something. Juicy, say something.
Hi.
Big day. Big day today, fellas. It's like Christmas this morning.
It was
Hove of the God dropped the album today.
the greatest of all time.
444.
The greatest of all time. The discussion is no longer up for debate.
This was it.
It hadn't been a discussion
Yeah, this
for
should
me in a long time, but whoever was trying to be
whoever
in the
had
discussion,
whoever had doubt in their mind.
yeah,
This sealed it.
yeah.
Pretty much.
This is
And I'm not overreacting to the album yet. I mean, it's gonna be a while before I can rank it with Jay-Z, the rest of Jay-Z's album. So I'm not overreacting to the album. But just the fact that he can be 47, 48 years old and come out and outdo Drake's album and Kendrick's album to me. Because I mean,
how good is this album compared to his other albums?
It's up there. It ain't Blueprint, but I mean it's up there. It's better than Magna Carta Holy Grail, better than Kingdom Come.
Okay, so it's not better than Blueprint. Is it better than Reasonable Doubt?
no. I mean, Reasonable Doubt and The Blueprint are 1A and 1B in Jay-Z's catalog.
Okay.
Those are two of the greatest rap albums of all time.
Okay, then what's after that?
I think it's Fighting for 3. And that's just a one-day analysis. I've listened to
First
the album
impression.
5 times.
First impression.
But right now, it's Fighting for number 3 with me behind with the Black Album
had to
and
put it at
American
4.
Gangster.
4 or 5.
I got put it at 5.
4 or 5.
It's to me right now is like you said, Blueprint, Reasonable Doubt,
And I got Black Album. That's what I got.
then then American Gangster, then the Black Album.
See, I got to.
You got to switch,
Yeah.
and then 444.
Yeah.
See, to me, it can go. It can either be in the 3, 4, or 5 spot, depending on how it ages.
But see, it got a old school sound to it.
It does.
So it's gonna age well.
It's gonna age really well.
I think
age
it's
really
gonna
well.
age well.
This is needed. This is well needed for hip hop. Like
yeah.
right now, we're in a time right now where you could really say there's like 4, maybe 5 rappers right now who are keeping art alive. Everybody else is kind of just doing
Going through the motions.
Yeah, doing some bullshit with this new mumble rap stuff.
Yeah.
There's not many guys out there, but Jay brought back rap.
Bars.
I mean, when you just want to talk about raw, unfiltered, unadulterated hip hop. This Jay-Z album, I'm talking about barely even hooks on it.
But you know what's funny?
It's barely even hooks on that.
Okay, so the beats, nothing special, nothing new age, no modern beats.
Yeah.
This ain't no Little Uzi beats, no
Yeah,
Migos beats,
yeah.
all right?
no
okay.
one.
So
is it in the 808s?
No, but who's another artist
Yeah.
who makes these type of beats though?
Kanye,
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Yeah.
But the difference is, like, listen to J. Cole's beats and listen to these beats. Like, these beats are way better than J. Cole. That means J. Cole,
Yeah.
you need to stop making your own fucking beats.
Yeah, maybe.
You need to go to fucking No ID.
I think he
Yeah.
do need to. That's another subject for another day. But I think I do think he need to work with some more.
He needs to work with other people because Jay-Z just showed you that you could do this with these beats still. Like,
Yeah.
Jay every like Shaw always said, every Jay album sound different. This sound totally different than Magna Carta
Yeah.
Holy Grail.
I was telling
Totally different than Watch the Throne.
Totally
Totally
different.
different than Blueprint
Yeah.
3.
It doesn't sound like nothing we heard from Jay-Z in at least
10 years.
10 years.
And see, maybe that's
longer than
it
that.
make it sound good. Whereas J. Cole, I mean, every album the beats kind of
sound
the same.
exactly the same.
So
that's why people
Dead
call him
horse.
boring.
Yeah.
J. Cole.
Yeah.
That's why he's boring to me. And I think he's an incredible lyricist.
Yeah.
But J. Cole bores me because all his music sounds alike.
Which I like. I didn't like too much like his last album.
I didn't
Yeah.
like it. I didn't like it either.
But the one before that, Forest Hill Drive, was really.
Forest Hill Drive was decent.
And then
I like probably like 3
But
tracks.
his best one was Born Center though.
I agree.
I really like Born Center, but I tried to listen to Born Center the other day. By the time I got to track 6 or 7, I kind of was bored.
I'm the same way.
I was bored.
How do you think this CD will stand up for this year? Is this the best CD of the year right now?
I do not want to be prisoner of the moment, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna withhold mine.
This year has had some good albums.
That's what I'm
This is
saying.
good
It's
album.
hard.
This has been a great year for music.
It's
Been some
hard.
good album.
Like Damn ain't even like the consensus best album
How
of
old?
the year.
When did Damn come out? How old is Damn now? A month old? 2 months?
I'm thinking about 2 months.
2 months maybe.
2 months.
I can't remember.
How
when it
old is
came
Drake's album? More Life.
Got to be 3 months.
Yeah.
Who else was a heavy hitter this year? 2 Chainz.
How has
2
More
Chainz.
Life been out 3 months? What's going on with time? Why's time going by so
Chains,
fast?
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross, 2 Chainz, Young Thug,
Big Sean dropped.
Big Sean.
Who's winning the Grammy? Best rap album.
Ooh, that's
Hey,
tough.
You know what though? You know what? As much as we talk about how lyrical Big Sean is, what kind of discussion? Where is he really? I mean, we're not even mentioning his album.
3rd tier rapper.
We're not even mentioning his albums.
What you
Whenever
mean?
he comes out, we don't mention his albums in the top 3 rap albums of the year.
He's a 3rd tier rapper.
I don't know.
I mean, Big Sean, we all know Big Sean is dope lyrically, but
Yeah.
I mean,
He's a 3rd tier. He's like Wiz Khalifa in that bracket.
nah.
Yeah.
He better than Wiz.
Wiz does numbers.
he's a
Wiz do numbers though.
Wiz
yeah.
does fucking numbers.
But I'm just saying, like music wise, I think.
yeah, I think so.
I think
Nobody
after-
cares though. Like it's a
I don't know. He got
disconnect
his fan.
somewhere.
I
Nobody
disagree
cares.
because
he got his fan base.
he got his fan
You're,
base. He do-
you're talking like, is Big Sean on the same level as Drake and Kendrick?
No, he's not.
He's not.
But after that, I mean,
But why is he not? I mean,
why isn't
he's
he?
just talented.
I don't
because
know.
Drake and Kendrick are like a once in a generation
Yeah.
yeah,
rapper.
yeah, that's the
And
truth.
Big Sean, all star.
Yeah.
You know, Drake and Kendrick superstars.
Yeah.
yeah.
They the LeBron James and
Who
Kobe Bryant.
If Drake gave us 9 a.m. in Dallas, 5 a.m. in Toronto, 6 p.m. in New York, Club Paradise, Tuscan Letter, From Time Drake, all of the time, he would be on the level with Jay-Z.
I agree.
Because Drake is that when Drake raps, Drake can be just as good as anybody.
But
That's
Drake
when
Drake
he-
is a different product though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got his hand in everything.
He got his hand in everything. You know, he Marley Drake. and-
Yeah, he's got his hand in
and
everything.
and
Which he need to
Jodeci
let
Drake.
go.
Nah.
He just-
I'm
but
tired
you
of
know,
Marley
but,
Drake.
You know,
but
he
look what he's doing. He's doing.
You know he has a
numbers
new
with
song,
Marley
right?
Drake.
But
You know he has a new song that came out like
3 new songs.
he has 3 new songs? I
3
know
new songs
Signs.
dropped.
Signs just came out. It's on Spotify right now. It sounds like everything else.
Yeah.
Is Drake slipping?
No.
I remember when Drake, every time Drake dropped a song,
It was boom.
We're getting burnt
Boom,
out
boom,
on Drake.
huh?
We're getting
He's
burnt
making
out on
a
Drake.
lot of music.
He's making a
How
lot of
we
stuff.
get this far off of Jay? We hadn't even talked.
We're
about
coming back to Jay.
Jay.
We're coming
That's
back to
that
Jay.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back. Grammy Award. You think he's gonna get the Grammy for this? Hove?
They'll probably give it to him.
But you realize that
But the year ain't done.
I don't know, though,
The year
yeah,
ain't
I'm about to
No,
say y'all
but
don't Ye might be
But
dropping
this,
this
al-
year.
He
yeah, but this
is.
album may not get a lot of commercial success. This is not a commercial album.
It's
The
D2.
Grammys are commercial.
It's
You
Jay.
don't
all
think Jay gonna
commercial.
It's
sell?
Jay-Z.
It's
Oh
Jay-Z.
no! I'm talking about as far as like American Gangster. I was just looking up the numbers. American Gangster didn't even sell 2 million albums. I don't think. Like it was over 1.5, but I don't think it went 2. So Jay's gonna sell records, but as far as it being commercial enough, you know, Macklemore won 5 Grammys that year over
Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City. The more commercial album wins the most. I'm thinking More Life gonna wind up winning most of the awards.
Or Damn.
Passion Fruit is going or Damn,
Or Damn.
from Kendrick Lamar.
Damn is
Damn,
really
I think Damn will.
Yeah,
Damn gonna rack up. It's gonna be a good Grammys.
it will. It will.
Because I mean, it's some really good albums that dropped this year.
But right now, to me, Damn from Kendrick Lamar and Jay-Z's 444.
I'm telling y'all now.
is
We're,
they're going head to head for best rap album right now.
I got Rick Ross. album.
Kanye right
Rick
now is
Ross had a
recording.
good album.
Kanye's sitting back and watching all this shit.
I think Kanye's dead.
Nah, I'm telling you right now. You know better than anybody else. Kanye is probably one of the smartest rappers. He's very good at selling
Fucking
like
crazy.
intelligent stuff at the
I
moment
think
stuff.
he's dead. So I mean, I don't think he's coming out. I don't think.
Who
I've
else?
never seen. Well, Tupac still.
Who else
out.
huge can drop? Let's get back to the album first before we divvy off in that.
Let's also get back into anybody else who thought they was in the class with Jay-Z is not in the class with Jay-Z.
No.
It's just not in the class. Now, if Drake rapped Tuscan Letter, From Time, Drake all of the time, Drake could be in that category. Kendrick's in his own lane. I personally think that there is a GOAT table. I've got a GOAT table because we
Does-
call everybody
Does the table legs have goat feet?
that
Like little hooves? does it have hooves on the feet? That's amazing.
I think it's a GOAT table that sits about 10 people. And depending on who you're talking to, anybody can be that number one. I'm going to always say Jay. A lot of people say Eminem.
I can't do that because the term GOAT is greatest of all time. You can't have more. To me, you can't have more than one greatest of all time.
I think you can have a GOAT conversation.
Yeah, there's people in the conversation.
And so that's
But
a
as
GOAT
far as the
table to me.
goat, Hova the God.
Jay.
And after that, then these other
and I'm
rappers.
talking about, I think Jay is better than Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
I agree with you. I
I
mean, the
always have,
consistency. I mean, it's there.
What are the best tracks on this album?
Family Feud.
Right now, it's only a day old.
Marcy.
It's only a day old. This is the first people listen to this podcast. This is the first review that we're doing. This is the first listen. It's only been out for, it hasn't even been 24 hours yet. So we're still fresh to this. We're still prisoners of the moment. So right now, what's your favorite track?
You can go her.
Sean?
Favorite,
Mine-
as in singular.
Yes. One track right now. What's your favorite?
We got to have one.
Yes.
What about two?
No, you gotta pick one.
Can you pick
No,
what
one.
may be?
No.
I mean, it's difficult
track.
for me.
If
If
you-
I gotta go with
If
one,
if you met somebody on the street right now and they never heard any Jay-Z song before and you give them the CD, what is the one song on the CD you'll tell them to listen to?
Marcy Me would be.
But that's a
the
different
one.
question than, hey, I think you would listen to this as opposed to it being my favorite song on it.
Why?
Because people got acquired taste.
That's a good point.
But it's your favorite song though.
My favorite song.
Yeah.
But if I had somebody like my brother, I'd probably play like Marcy Me. They got
I
a
see
little.
what you're saying.
You know what I'm
If it's a
saying?
stranger, somebody you don't
If it's a
know.
stranger?
Yeah. What's your favorite song?
My favorite song is Kill Jay-Z on
Yeah, mine's too.
it.
Mine's too.
I got
it's
Marcy Me.
It's Kill Jay-Z.
But it's hard to pick one. But if I had to pick one, I just love. He got personal on it.
He
I don't
did.
know. He got personal on the whole album.
He got personal on the whole album.
Kill Jay-Z got this mystique on it.
We
The
have-
flow on it, this mysterious. The hairs were standing up on my neck when I
Yeah.
heard Kill Jay-Z.
Yeah.
A man tear rolled down my
Yeah,
eyes.
I cried.
A vein tear.
I
Bang to
I
you.
cried. I was
Yeah.
in full blown tears.
Yeah, I cried. By the
Whole
end of the-
tracks in.
Yeah, by the end of the album, I was sobbing like a baby. I pulled over and I was sobbing.
Christian called me early this morning and woke me up. I work night shift, by the way. So when I get off,
You ain't got no job, nigga.
Yeah, no
when I get
damn
off work, I'm
job.
extremely sleepy. So Christian and Juicy was calling my phone off the hook this morning, and Christian kind of prepared me for what I was getting ready to when I listened to this album. So it wasn't as big a surprise that it was this Jay, but let the record show that I did say last week that this was the Jay-Z I wanted. I did not want Magna Carta Holy Grail Jay-Z. I did not want Tom Ford
Yeah.
F with me, you know I got it, Jay-Z. I wanted personal Jay-Z that's been going through stuff for the last 10 years that he hadn't let us in on.
Yeah.
That's the Jay-Z I wanted. That's the Jay-Z I got. I'm extremely pleased with the album. I've got it somewhere between that 3 and 5 spot in Jay's catalog. And I'm going Marcy Me for the best track on the album right now. But I do love Family Feud and Smile.
you don't get the
Okay.
Okay, speaking of the album, what he was talking about on the album, could we address some of the things that he was talking about? You know, as far as like the
First of
personal
all,
things.
we
So
gonna just
much.
the elephant in the room. Him cheating on B.
Yeah.
Don't be
Yeah.
Eric Benet, niggas.
Don't be Eric Benet.
Don't be Eric Benet. That's,
Almost lost
that
the
may
baddest
be the
girl.
quote
Don't
of the
Eric
year.
Benet.
That may be the quote. Because like, you know that one year Drake had the quote, bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Yeah.
That was the quote of that year.
Yeah.
This
It was.
year,
Yeah.
don't be
Eric
Eric
Benet.
Benet.
Yeah.
Eric Benet,
Eric Benet, he
he
snapped
did-
back
yes.
though. Eric Benet's wife that he got right now pretty bad as
Yeah.
fuck though. Eric Benet's wife bad right now. Eric, whoo, that bit bad.
But okay, he addressed the Beyonce situation. He not only the Beyonce situation, but he addressed the Solange.
But
Thing and saying
Beyonce
that he was
huge
wrong.
because it was a response
To
to
Lemonade.
Beyonce's Lemonade.
Yeah.
It was.
So that's
He
like,
even had a Becky line in there.
Yeah,
he did. He did.
Yeah.
we've never seen a female artist. Beyonce may be arguably
The greatest of all
the
time.
best female artist right now.
I-
arguably.
Right now, that's
yeah,
not
definitely. I was
arguable.
talking about all
So she
time.
makes this song. This is like this is big. This is Beyonce we're talking
Yeah.
about. This ain't fucking Adele.
Yeah.
This is Beyonce.
Yeah.
She makes a song called Lemonade.
Yeah.
Now we have Jay-Z,
Yeah.
the greatest rapper of all. That's fucking huge.
Yeah.
That's like God. That's like
It don't get no bigger.
no.
than
It
that.
doesn't get no better than that.
Yeah.
That's huge. Who does that? Was it planned? When she was making the album, that he said, "Hey, B, it's Hov. Say this on the song." Chill. And they walked off. Did he do that? Was this
It-
planned?
It'd be. I mean, conceptual wise, they smart enough and savvy enough to pull some shit off like that. But if it happened for real, then that's dope. That's
It's
dope.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, you
dope.
think about that.
I mean, I like to think that both of them are pure artists. So I want to say that it was pure. Like B made hers,
Yeah.
Jay made his response, and that's what it was.
That's amazing.
That's what it was.
You
That
think
is
about that. That's
amazing.
just like it blows you away.
Yeah.
But you know what? One place I do, and I know we're talking about Jay, and Jay is the greatest of all time. But who started that? I'll take blame and responsibility for my own actions rap. Drake. Drake started that
Yeah.
trend. Nobody is vulnerable in raps the way Drake is. And Drake started that. And so now you
Well,
got Jay.
M used
Jay
to do
blaming
it.
I'm gonna say.
himself.
Well, the only thing I disagree with that. I think other rappers done it before.
I mean, Tupac.
but I think Drake has coined his career off of that.
yeah,
That's Drake's lane.
That's
that
when he
is.
the best.
Vulnerable
I mean,
rap.
Yeah, that's-
When
that's
he's being
Dra- that's-
vulnerable.
Yeah.
He's
Other people have done it, but Drake has
Yeah.
mastered that
Do-
art.
Do you like vulnerable Drake or Drake Marley, or do you like boasting and bragging?
vulnerable,
Drake?
vulnerable.
Which
Drake.
one the best Drake?
Vulnerable Drake.
More
give
so
me-
than the 9 a.m. in Toronto where he just going off.
Vulnerable Drake.
Okay.
Give me Club Paradise and From Time Drake on 12 records off of every album. And that's the greatest rapper next to Jay-Z.
You just a light skinned nigga. Deep down inside, you just a light skinned nigga, aren't you? You like to listen to the Drake when you crying at night. You like to do that shit, don't you?
Vulnerable Drake is extremely relatable. Maybe the most relatable
He is.
rapper of all
He's
time.
good.
I don't know how we keep veering off about Drake.
Jay-Z-
I started that.
Jay-Z-
but okay.
He did his thing.
He
He
did.
did his thing.
He
on
also
this.
addressed
Kanye.
Kanye.
Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, he
That was
addressed
deep.
Kanye West.
Probably
And
about-
he needed to address Kanye
About
West.
six bars,
Yeah.
7 bars
Yeah.
towards Kanye.
And he didn't go at Kanye, but he addressed it.
Yes,
He
wasn't.
addressed the
It wasn't
situation.
overly. He wasn't attacking him,
Yeah.
but he let it be known, like nigga, you're the one insane.
And it's
You
about
call
it's about time because Kanye has attacked Jay on more than one occasion.
Yes.
And he attacked Jay and Big Brother, and he tried to act like it was just a
Uh-huh.
song where he was touching. No, he was
No.
really going at Jay.
Nah. Yeah. This was.
And then he
yeah.
went at Jay on
It
stage
was amazing how you did it.
a
Though.
few months ago.
It was amazing how you said like you dropped out of school, but you lost your principles.
Yeah,
You got backstabbed, and I was hurt too.
yeah,
Then you said, I mean, like that's amazing.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
fucking deep, bruh.
Yeah.
yeah.
Gave him
And
20 mil for 20 minutes on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like deep. I'm telling you though, y'all say what y'all want to say. Kanye, I'm telling you, man, when Kanye drops this album, you know Kanye is another one. I mean, he will put his heart and soul on a track.
yeah, he will.
Don't be surprised if he comes back and tells his side of the story
Yeah,
and tries to make Jay-Z seem like the bad guy.
yeah,
I mean, it's just a
Yeah.
matter of time. He's recording right now.
yeah,
Pusha T said that he's
I think
recording
he's dead.
right now. It's a clone.
So,
This is
yeah. It's
a clone.
Yeah,
but
he's-
Pusha T said he's right now recording in the mountains.
Pusha T's dead.
Pusha T. There's a couple Pusha T's. There's a couple clones of those
It
too.
is.
What else did he address?
He addressed his mom being
Mom,
a lesbian.
She was a lesbian.
That's crazy. Like his mom's had 4, and he addressed 4 kids.
I love the
and-
bar.
and she's
I
a
love the first
lesbian.
2 bars he used for that. He says like something you're about to be like you were a lesbian,
Yeah.
acting so long like you were a thespian.
Yeah, yeah. That's
I mean,
crazy.
it's a simple bar. It's simple raps that you've heard before.
Yeah,
But the way he
yeah.
used it was just like.
But all of the raps in this
Wow.
album, on this album, were simple raps. They were simple raps, but
Yeah.
they were deep. They got different kind of meaning to them.
Yeah.
They're metaphors, things like that. But they're all pretty simple raps. It was no complex rhyme schemes like you'll hear from Eminem or Kendrick.
It just was
But
bars, though.
They were bars.
Nah, there were some bars. We talked
They
about it
were
earlier
bars.
when he was saying like oh my god, what was he saying?
Ba-
I like the future reference.
Oh, the future reference was
Ooh.
good.
In the future, don't let
Somebody
your kids
playing football
Yeah,
with
just
your
a
son. Or when he said Jordan would soon get his 6th one
Oh my! When I
after he was talking
yeah.
about
I was mixing, and
Yeah.
when J
Oh,
Master J
yeah.
was mixing.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh
that
my
double entendre.
God.
I love when he said something about niggas become murals by people getting
That's what
killed.
we were talking about
He
earlier.
was like,
niggas become
yeah.
Murals, plural. Fuck,
Yeah.
fuck the Federal Bureau. Oh, man.
I mean,
that's-
he just is still the best. Jay-Z, what, 47, 48 years old?
Jay Z about 80 something.
I mean, he's the guy. I mean, this run that he has been on is unparalleled. It won't ever be. The only person that can touch it is Drake.
LL Cool J.
Not close to this, though. I mean, Cool J got.
Pac been on a hell of a run.
I mean, who?
Pac went on a hell of a run,
Pac's still on a
even
run.
though he died.
Pac,
Yeah, I mean,
Pac
Pac
making
went on
music
the
right now.
But you know what? We didn't ever get to see. We didn't ever get to see, and this is out of their control, so it's unfair. But we never really got to see Pac or Biggie fall off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't ever know if they would have fell off
Yeah.
because most rappers do, and even though they were
Yeah.
transcending, we never got a chance to see if they would fall off.
Are you happy? Would you be happy?
Jay has never fallen off.
Would you be happy if Jay retired right now? If this was his last CD, would you be pleased? Would you be like, okay, this is a good time to go out on top?
After Magna Carta Holy Grail, I would have been fine if he retired because I didn't want to hear that Jay-Z anymore. But after this album, I'd like to hear another album next week.
And he could extend the life on rappers. I mean, he's a 47, 48-year-old
Well, I'm
rapper.
just saying, if
Yeah.
he says this,
I wouldn't mind him dropping something when he's 50 if it sounds like
I'm
this.
He's not a 47, 48-year-old rapper. He's the
Yeah.
rapper.
I'm
at
happy-
48.
I'm happy.
That's crazy.
If he does a
Yeah.
press conference tomorrow and says that this was his last album, that he's retiring now, I'll be happy.
Would you believe him?
No.
We've heard that before.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, I'd be happy. I'm like, you know what? I'm fine with that, ho.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know what? I mean, listen. Eminem, one of my favorite rappers of all time.
Right.
This puts the Eminem comparison to Jay-Z.
Mm.
Eminem's
What if?
catalog.
But he
is-
gonna drop this shit too.
Yeah, but Eminem's
I just got
catalog-
word. You
Do
know,
you got faith that Eminem gonna put together a
I
great
don't,
album?
I don't
No.
know. I
Because
don't.
we have not heard a great Eminem album. I mean, a legendary Eminem album since the Eminem Show, which is one of the
Yeah.
greatest rap albums of all time. M dropped 2 in a row: Marshall Mathers LP, Eminem Show.
They was
2
average.
classics.
Oh yeah,
Those are the 2
his last-
classic
his la-
albums. That's been a long time ago.
yeah, yeah. You right.
Long time.
I
You
think
right.
right now, I think the only person I'm waiting for now is Kanye.
Yeah.
Say what you want to say, man. When Kanye drops, everybody's like, how's it sound?
Yeah.
I mean, we're curious. Even if it's like shitty, we still want to know,
Yeah.
like, okay, let's put our ear to it first, and then if it's
Yeah.
trash, we'll throw it out. But we need to hear.
Yeah.
I'm
I would like to hear from
I'm
Kanye.
so
He
curious.
about the
now.
only one left this year. Him
Him
and
and
Ant.
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
ASAP
I
Rocky
want to
before.
hear a new ASAP Rocky.
Me too.
I would listen to it.
I do. I want to hear a new
I do.
ASAP. I like ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
His swag is on another level.
His last CD was
Yeah.
not all that. It wasn't
Long Live ASAP was
no,
good.
Long Live ASAP was
That
the one
was
after that was
Yeah, yeah.
doo-doo.
It was okay. But he had about 2 or 3 joints
yes.
on that album.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, he had about 2 or 3.
Kanye needs to come out swinging. Jay-Z raised the bar. Jay-Z raised the bar for a lot of rappers.
Now everybody gonna start getting personal.
They're gonna have to.
You know what we forget a lot? Kanye first 3 albums.
Arguably
Classic.
4.
4.
Arguably 4.
4.
No, arguably 5.
Yeah, you right.
What is it? My Dark Twisted
My Dark
Beautiful
Twisted
Fantasy.
5.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What would be that 4th then?
808s and
Yeah,
Heartbreaks.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is to me
Graduation right before that. Late registration before
That's what
that.
I'm
And
saying.
college dropout before that.
Yeah.
before. I mean,
So when I was
Kanye.
praising Kendrick Lamar for dropping so many brilliant projects in a row, I'd forgotten how easily we forget and
Yeah.
become prisoner of the
and
moment.
what if?
I'd forgotten
What if-
Kanye's run in that first 5 or 6 albums.
What if Wayne dropped something this year
Oh,
On-
I'm not interested.
I'm not interested, but I would listen.
on The Rock though? Not on
If he,
Cash Money.
it's possible that you can.
I'm talking about
it's-
Rock Nation.
I know, but it's possible that you can fall off and come back. I think now.
I don't know if you can.
Not
take this
necessarily
kind of
fall
spiel.
off.
And if anybody can
He
do
did
it,
take a spill,
Wayne could do it. I put my faith in Wayne.
but like Rose, he dropped a whole bunch of average albums, and then he came back and hit us with that shit this year.
Y'all bigger
Like-
on Rather Me Than You than I am, though.
It's a good album.
It's a
Cause-
really, and it ain't.
cause-
We ain't the only one saying that. It's everybody.
I know
saying it.
a lot of people really like it.
It's-
When I listened to it, I was like, "It's a
But
Ross
you
album."
don't listen to about 3 or 4 rappers.
You know what? I've listened to more than that this year, though.
What
listen
What
to-
albums have you heard?
I listen to Rick. I listen.
Sean listened to 5 albums.
Once.
the top tier rappers,
That's it.
and he'll wait for Earl to drop,
I
Earl
don't-
Sweatshirt to drop. And he'll listen to Earl.
That's it.
I don't waste my time
Hell no.
with a lot of this. With a lot of this nonsense, though, man.
All right.
I just don't waste my time with a lot of it. But I have listened to about 6 rap albums this year.
Out of 5 stars, what are you giving? This album.
Ooh.
It's
Eh?
that's impossible to do in a day.
Well, first listen. This is the first listen. We could revisit this again next week. But right now, out of 5 stars, what are you giving this? Shaw, you go first.
What's the
Somebody
proper
else go first.
what system are we going to use to rate shit?
5.
What
goats.
about 6 stars?
No, 6. Who does that?
Exactly.
Oh shit, nigga, you done changed the game.
I'm
6
changing.
stars it is. We're going with 6, everybody. Murray Climate going with 6-star system. Juicy, what you got? Game changers over here, baby.
Change the game.
Out of me currently today, out of 6 stars, it's only a day. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Ooh,
See, I can't
me neither.
because everybody is going to assume I'm being prisoner of the moment because I got a track record of being prisoner of the moment.
going second
now,
then.
I always come to my senses in the second week.
Okay.
But that first week, I can be prisoner.
I'm gonna tell
of
you
the
right
moment.
now, 4.5.
I go 4.5 right now.
I'm gonna give it 5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna revisit this.
Well, if we're gonna go 5, how we looking on time?
Not too good.
It's so.
I mean, his.
It's,
What was that? Did you turn to Smeagol just now?
And a little Venom
it's
came
so,
out.
It's so much to
If
talk
you see-
You
about.
got so
We-
angry just now.
we have not-
You got so angry just now.
We have not gotten to the meat of this album.
We'll have to.
We got off on Eminem.
We'll
We got
revisit
off
it next
on
week.
Drake and Kendrick.
We'll revisit it next
Let's
week.
revisit it in the very next episode right now.
Okay.
That's a whole nother different topic.
You're tired right now, nigga. You are in sleep deprivation right now. Sean, what do you give it? You give it 4.5?
I give it
I give it
4.5.
4.5. Juicy, what do you give it?
A 5.
Okay.
That's a first day
First day
analysis.
All right, everybody. So make sure y'all listen. Give us your opinions. Tell us what y'all think. Tell us if you like the album. If you didn't,
Kill Jay-Z.
if you agree with it. If you don't agree with it, okay. All that stuff.
Fuck
This
Jay-Z.
is Current Climate. My name is Christian Dane. I got Sean here.
444.
I got Juicy here.
Hi.
Oh, they switched up on us.
Before we get out of here, what
Yeah.
does 444 mean? I didn't decipher that.
It's
during
probably
the-
some omen.
We need to look that up.
Yeah, look
Hey,
it up.
if anybody know what it means,
Jay-Z.
please comment.
If you're listening to this, Jay-Z, Sean Carter,
I doubt he's listening.
he's listening. He's listening. Can you please let us know what this means? Please respond back to us on Twitter or Instagram or somebody.
At Current Climate with
At
2
Current
Ks.
Yes,
2Ks.
with 2Ks. This is
Somebody
Current
told me the other day that our logo looked like KKK.
Climate. Was that person white?
It scared me. Yeah, it was like it scared me. I said, well, it does look like KKK.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Good night.
Too cool to answer to go train. On my Tupac shit without the nose ring. On my hoodie shit, fuck what these folks think. If Jake can make it from Marcy, then I'm gonna hide a couple bricks under my car seat. Tell my mama I was never sorry. Tell her that they got me going 60 in a 40. Catch me, nigga. Screaming, catch me, nigga, I'm too fast. Don't test me, nigga. Came from the bottom, single mother, never use food stamps. Alright, man. Product of my environment. I'm tired, man. Put the metal to my little nigga's chest. No Tony Stark, but I keep that iron, man. Breathe, nigga, breathe. The last thing you hear is the sound of a gun ring. White America don't give a fuck, it's the death of another young king.